Today is Saturday, January 5th, 2019, and just thought I'm out of breath from chopping wood. Thought I'd do an update on the shop 1 year later, sort of see if there's anything we would have done different or wish we would have done. The wall has got a little more stuff. Heavy fire burning. I've got the main lights off. I made this video earlier, and with these lights on, the camera was kind of quivering. It was like, it was painful to watch. So it looks very dark in here, but the camera's picking up light, so maybe it'll work. And if I keep it dark, you won't see how dirty it is. Anything we would have done different? Size, certainly not any smaller. I thought about making it smaller. I was going to make a smaller one than this. Glad I didn't. Would I have made it bigger? No, I don't think so. At least not, if you're going to heat the whole building, then you kind of have to look at partitioning off part of it and only heating part of it and have cold storage in the rest. Maybe you could have done that, but I would not do that. So I wouldn't change the size. The International is not in here right now, so I could, if I rearrange the junk properly, I could get the International in here still. The baler is sitting over here because I'm thinking it might have to go somewhere for a little work, so I didn't tuck it back in the corner there. So I wouldn't have changed the size. Heat, the forced air forced air and wood. Underfloor heat or in-floor heat is kind of the go-to option for most people. We didn't do that for cost reasons. They've changed code, whereas you're supposed to have a water source to the hot water heater for in-floor heat now. I don't know why, but so there's no water, there's no bathroom in here, so it would have meant a lot more money. And if I had it to do over, I still would not put in-floor heat in. I know that most people would, but I don't want it, or at least I don't want to pay for it. If you're going to bring water over, well, then you're going to want to put in a bathroom, and costs just keep going up. The only thing that I kind of thought about after the fact was looking at that space above the workshop and realizing that space will never do anything except hold hot air. Probably should have at least looked at putting a mezzanine above the workshop here. You could have put a 2x6 support wall here and run joists that way and use that space. It's a 16-foot high ceiling, so that with a foot out of it for floor joists, you would have only had a 7-foot ceiling up there and an 8-foot ceiling down here, which I guess wouldn't matter. I would have left this side open so that heat can escape. Maybe because stairs probably would have had to go where the stove is. Maybe would have moved the stove over here. Where's my finger? Over here, sort of off the end of the wall. That puts the stove more, closer towards the center of the building, I guess. But that would have been, at least we should have priced it out. I just didn't even really think about it. I don't know why. That's the only thing that I can think of that maybe should have done different. Door placement. You could have put doors just along this wall, maybe 3 doors, back vehicles in that way. Over Christmas, we've been putting 2 cars in this spot, and I can still get my truck out that door. I wouldn't let anyone back it out, but I can get it in and out of there with sort of an inch to spare. So, I don't know. You know, every door you add is more money, it's more heat loss, so I don't think I would have changed the door placement. So it's been good. The building hasn't moved, the cement hasn't cracked. It's just been great to have. So I don't think we'd really change anything, except maybe should have put that mezzanine there. You could still do it, I guess. The door motor up there is kind of in the way. You'd have to move over. You know, you could put a 2x6 wall up here and hang joists off that wall. But then the stove's kind of in the wrong place for clearances. And then where do you put stairs? If you put stairs going up here, where you arrive upstairs and run into the stovepipe. I guess you could run stairs along this wall. I don't know. Anyway, it's not happening. So if someone wanted to really do it, they could do it, but, you know, should have thought of it. So, I guess that's my thoughts on the shop.